Welcome to Anglia Car Auctions. It is Motorbike Sunday and we have 61 motorcycles of all forms, shapes and sizes going through. This is a quick check. We're going to be starting in just a minute, so we'll be back in 60 seconds and see how these bikes go. Thank you for joining us. This is the start of our motorcycle feed and we will be back at 12 o'clock with a new stream when we start the cars. But where are we going to go today? We've got bikes from all over the world, from all different decades. From lovely little Triumph Tiger Cub trials over there. We've got the other TR25 trophy. How about a Suzuki GT 185 Ram Air? But there's loads and loads and loads to go. Have a look, stay with us. 61 motorcycles going under the hammer. Apple Green, KH 400. We've got Yamahas. We've got mopeds. We have a Harley-Davidson trike. So many things going on. Let's just see where they go. Thank you very much.
5 twice. You're out, last bidder. Make no mistake. Sold 675. Thank you for your bidding. $551, gentlemen. The mini quad, this one again. No documents with this, no documents. The mini quad. Right, we'll get straight on with this one, the mini quad, and we're in at 125. Again, got to be sold at 125. Giving it away at this money, 125.50, 150, only bid at 150 bid, at 150 for the mini quad, at 150 bid, at 150 bid, I'll take 75 anywhere, at 75. At 175, at 175, I'll take 2 now, at 175, there's 2 for it anywhere. At 175, at 175, only bid at 175 is on the net, 2 the bid, at 2 I'm bid, I'd have thought it'd been hands everywhere. At £200 for the mini quad, at £200, you all done all sure? At 200 bid, at 200 only bid at 2 I'm bid, at £200. Any more for any more? At £200, absolutely for nothing, at £200, at 2 only bid, picture's worth more. At £200, you all done? At £200, I'll take 25. At 225 the bid. At 225, it's got to be a bit early for you. At 225, I'll take 50 now. At 225, at 225 to 50 anywhere at 225, you all done all sure? I sell it away once, 50. At 250 bid, at 250 bid, it's had its time now. At 250 bid, be quick on the buttons if you come in then. 75, at 275. At 275, I'll take 3 now. At 275, is there 3 for it? At 275, all done, all sure. At 275, it's going once. 275, twice. I'll take 3 anywhere. Sold 275. Thank you for your bidding. Right, the little dirt bike, the LEM motor dirt bike. Again, no documents with this. Have a look round, it's here to sell. It's here to sell. Give me a couple of £100 for that to go. The LEM motor dirt bike. I bid £75, my word above. You're trying to steal them. I think everyone's still awake, asleep. 125. 150, 75, 175, at 175 the bid, at 175, at 175, that's absolutely for nothing. At 175, 2 the bid, at 2 only bid, at £200 on bid, 25, 50, at 250 bid, at 250 bid, you're out in the nets in the 75, 275, 3 bid, at 3 on bid, at £300, in the room then at 300 done, 25, at 350, at 350 bid, at 350 bid, back in the room, at 350 bid, you're all done all sure, at £350, at 350 bid, I sell it away, you're out in the net once, it's had its time twice, third and final, sold 350. You've got a number, please? Thank you very much. 1974. $553, gentlemen. The Yamaha, the TY 250. Road registered this one. We got a logbook with it. It is road registered. Here to sell, and I'm bid £800. That £800 only bid. That £800 the bid. I'll take 9 for that. £800. That 8 on bid. At £800, 9 the bid, at 9 on bid, at £900, I'll take you 50s now. At £900, at 9 on bid, it's in the middle of the room at £950 bid, at £950, 1,000, just beat you on the net, it's in the room at £1,000. At £1,000, my bid at 50, at 1050, at 1050 bid, 11 the bid, 11 on bid. At £1,100, at £1,100, we're back in the room, 50 bid at £1,150, at 12 the bid, at £1,200, at £1,200, we're in the room. At £1,200, any further interest in it? 50. At 12.50, 13 bid, £1,300. Be quick on the buttons if you come in. At £1,300, my bid's in the room at 13 bid. At £1,300, 50. At 13.50. At 13.50, 14 the bid, £1,400 on bid. At 1,400, at 14 only bid, at 14 bid, £1,400. All done on the net. At £1,400 and elsewhere. At £1,400, I sell it 50. 1,450. At 1,450, at 1,450, it's on the net, at 14 and a half, thanks for letting me know, at £1,450, at 1,450 bid, on the internet, this time it's going for the first, at 1,450, I'll take 50 anywhere, for the second, third and final time at 1,450, just in time, £1,500, always happens, at 15, at £1,500, yeah, again on the net, at £1,500, at 15, only bid at 15 bid, you all done the room and elsewhere, at 1,500, my bid in front, at 1,500 for the first, 1,500 for the second, the hammer's up, make no mistake on the net, you're done, sold 1,500, cheap enough, 1974, thank you. 554, gentlemen, the motorcycle, have a look at it. The Malaguti, 50cc Malaguti. Only tell me that's unused. There you go, unused. Have a look at it, unused Malaguti. Where do you want to be with this one? 200, a low start, 50. At 250, you all want it this money. 3 the bid, 3 on bid, I'll get you all in the end. 50 bid at 350 bid. At 350, only bid at 350 bid, I'll take 4 now. At 350 bid, unused motorcycle. At 350 bid, at 350 only bid at 350, at £350, that is for nothing. At 350, 4 the bid, 50 bid, at 450 only bid at 4.5, at 450 bid, at £450, at 450. All I can do is ask, we're very close indeed though. At £450, I'll take 500. At £450, at 5 bid, on sale with you now, at £500, that's giving it away, unused I've been told. At £500, I sell it. At £500, is there 50 more before it goes? At 500 once. Last bid will be quick. At 50. At 550 bid. At 550 only bid at 550 bid. At 550, I'll give you plenty of time. At 5.5. At 550 bid. At 550 bid. It's on the net still. They're all done then for the first at 550. Last bid, are you quick on the buttons? At 550. Be quick if you want it. 6. That's £600. That's £600 the bid. That's £600. That's 6 on bid. That's £600. I'll give you all plenty of time. That's £600. Last bid. Do you want one more? That's £600. 50 bid at 650 bid. That's 650. Only bid at 650. That's £650. I sell it away. That's £650. It's on sale and going. Make no mistake once. 650 bid twice. Last bid will be quick if you want it. That's 650. Sold 650, internet's got it. 555 is the lot number on this one. The DKW, the AccuBike. That's actually an electric bike from 1974. 1974. We got no key. We got a V5C with it though. It's had 2 owners showing on the V5C. Where do you want to be with that? We sell it as a project. Make no mistake, it is a project. Owner told me it does require the correct battery on there. Where do you want to be? Electric cycle from 1974. What's it worth? £200. My word above. 300. At 300 bid, 50 bid, at 350 bid. I don't mind. At 350. At 350. A nice little project for someone. At £350. Very unusual for the bid at 400 bid. At 400 only bid at 450 bid at 450. At 500 bid. In the room now at 500. At £500. Make no mistake, it's on sale. At £500. At 500 bid, you're out on the net. At £500. My bid's in the room. Any further interest in that? At £500, you're out on the internet, make no mistake, it's selling away from you. At £500 once, 500 only bid twice, make no mistake, you are going to lose it. That's sold 500. 1986, thank you sir for your bidding. Honda Express Deluxe, lot number 556. Showing 5,000 miles that. Owner's done a voluntary MOT and that runs until April 26. There you go. So this one's actually MOT'd and ready to go, isn't it? Have a look at it. You tell me, what's it worth? 300. A low start at 300 for little Honda. At £300. At 300 bid. At £300. Only bid at 50 bid. At 350 bid. At 350 bid. I'll take 4 there. 4 bid. 50 bid. At 450. All want it. This money for 500 in the room. At 500, at 500 we're in the room and selling. At 50 you're out again. At 550, at 550 bid. It's on the internet. 6 bid, 600 bid. At £600. At £600 I'll take a few more 50. At £600 this one's MOT'd. At 50, at 650 bid. At 650 bid. Is there 7 for it anywhere? At 650 bid. At 650 only bid 7 the bid. At 700 bid. At £700. At 700 bid. At £700 on sale. Make no mistake, at £700 I sell it. That's 50. At 750 bid. At 750. At 750. Little Honda's not dear. At 750. At 750 bid. Any further interest in the room or elsewhere? At £750. At 750 bid and I sell it. Make no mistake, it's had its time once. 750 twice. All done, all sure with this. I'll take 8 if you come in, be quick. At 750 only. Sold 750. Lot number 557. The Triumph T10. Have a look at the T10. Registered 1982, but manufactured 1966. This 1966 manufactured. We got no documents with it. UK registered in 92. I've already told you. 3 owners showing from the last owners had it since 2009. Part of a collection, not been used for a few years. Have a look at it. Bid me on that. Good looking little thing, isn't it? The Triumph T10. What's it worth? I don't mind. 1,500. Seems a low start for one as nice as that. At 1,500, only bid of 15. I'll take 50s already then. 50, I don't mind. It's a bid. 16, you're out. 50, at 16, 50, at 16, 50, 17 bid, at 17, only bid at 17, I'm bid, at £1,700, I'll take a few more 50s, at £1,700, that's not expensive, is it? At £1,700, at 17, only bid at 17 the bid, at £1,700, any more for any more? At £1,700, you all done all sure, little Triumph? At £1,700, at £1,700 only, all done. At £1,700. It's had its time at £1,700. It's worth a bit more, I think. At £1,700, all done with the Triumph once, twice. Third and final. That one's got to be a bit more, gentlemen. If you're interested in ladies, come and have a look at us. Ever popular, 558, the Honda C90 Cub. Import from Japan, this one, imported from Japan. It's registered 2002. It's registered, it's manufactured 2002, registered 24. There you go, 2024 registered here. The bike is manufactured 2002, make no mistake about that. The speedo's been changed from kilometres to miles per hour. Have a look at it. It's here to sell, and I'm straight in at £800. For a little cub, at 50 bit. 50s already, I don't mind. At 850, only bid at 9, the bid at 9, I'm bid 50 bid at 950 bit. At 950 bit, I'll take £1,000. At 950 bit, at 1,000 bit, at 1,050, at 1050, at 1050, at £1,050. It's on sale with you at 11. 11 I'm bid at £1,100. Bless you. At £1,100. At 11 I'm bid at 50. At 1150 only bid at 1150 bid, and it's on sale and going at £1,150. At 1150, 12. I've got 12. We just beat you net. At 12 is in the room. 50, you're out now at 1250. At 1250, it's on the net. 13. 13 bid. 13 only bid at 13 bid. £1,300 in the room at 13 bid. At 1,300 for a nice bike. 50. At 1350, 14 bid. Oh, want it now? They're waking up. At £1,400. At £1,400 I'm bid. It's on the net and selling away. At £1,400, at £1,400 only. At £1,400 I sell it. At £1,400 it's on the internet and selling away. You're out in the room, make no mistake once. £1,450, £1,450, at £1,450 bid. At 14 and a half I'm bid at £1,450. At £1,450, at £1,450 bid. At £1,450 it's had its time. At £1,450 the Honda Cub selling away once, twice, third and final. Sold £1,450 internet. Thank you for your bidding. £559. That's a rare little thing, isn't it? The Raleigh Roma 80. Registered 2020. That was registered. Manufactured 1962. Manufactured 1962. I'm straight in at £650. And it's here to sell. That's 650 bid. That's 650 only bid at 650 bid. 1962, that little thing. The Raleigh Roma. At 650. At 650 only bid at 650 bid. I'll take 7 anywhere at 650 bid. At 650 bid is there 7 for it anywhere at 650 bid. That's £650. At 650 bid. That's worth more than this. 7 the bid. That's £700 in the room now. You're all out in front of me as well. That's £700. That's 7 I'm bid. That's £700. That's 7 I'm bid. That's £700 a bid, and I'll take 50 more. At £700. There's 50 more anywhere at 700. That's £700. Here to sell. Make no mistake, at 700, I don't want to miss anyone. You're all done 50, 750, 750 bid. Thanks for letting me know. At 750 bid. At 750. At 750 bid. My bid's on the net. At £750. It's had its time. At £750. I'll take 8 before it goes once. 750 twice. Third and final time. Sold 750 internet. Lot number 560, the Lambretta, no silly bids on this one. The LI 125 Special, 1967 manufactured, registered here, 2025. There you go. Have a look round it. We've got someone on the telephone here. Have a look round this lovely, lovely looking little Lambretta. It's only had 3 registered owners. 1967. Bid me sensibly. 2,000, my word above, a low start I think for one of these. At 2,000 to 1, 21, 22, 2-2 I'm bid. At 2-2, at 2,200 in the room, 3 bid. At 2-3 only bid at 2-3 for the bid. At 24, at 2,400, 5 bid. At 2-5, you all want it this money. At £2,500, at 2,006. At 2-6, 7 the bid. At 2-7, at 2-7 only bid. At 2-7 the bid, 8 bid. At 2-8, at 2-8 you're out in the room. At 28, at £2,800 on the telephone this one. At 28 you're out in the net as well. At £2,800 for a lovely 50, 28.50, my word above. We're on 50s already. At 28.50, at 28.50 bid, at 28.59 bid, at 2.9 a bid. You bidding? 50. You should be. At 29.50. At 29.53 the bid, £3,000, shaking his head now. At £3,000, still provisional. At £3,000, you're out in the room at 3,000 bid. At £3,000, gentlemen, I'm going to go provisionally at this sort of money. At 3,000 once, 3,000 twice, the hammer's up, you're all done, all sure in the room. Provisional bid on the telephone. $561, gentlemen, the Vespa, Super 150. This one, manufactured 1976. It does require UK registration. It's not registered in the UK. It requires registering. Manufactured 76, though, you tell me, 1,500, I don't mind for a great looking little bike, isn't it? The Vespa Super 150. At 1,500, 16, 17, 18, it needs registering. That 1,800, only bid at 18 bid. £1,800, 19 bid, you're back. At 1,900, at £1,900, I'll take two anywhere. At £1,900, at 19 on bid. At £1,900, it's a 2,000 bid. Thank you, sir. At 2,000, at £2,000 is in the room. At £2,000, at £2,000 the bid. At £2,000, any more for any more? At £2,000, all I can do is ask at this money. At £2,000, all I can do is ask. At 2,000 bid, you're all quite sure with it for the first. It's had its time for the second. Any more for any more? You're all quite sure. In fact, that one's got to be a little bit more, so if you're interested, come and have a word with us. $562, gentlemen, there. If you missed that, you can have a go at this one. Little Lambretta. Little Lambretta, the J50. This one is manufactured 1966, registered in the UK in 2011. I've got commission bid on this, and I'm going to start it off at £1,500. At 15 the bid. At £1,500, only bid at 15 bid, 16, 17, 18 is with me. At 1,800, at £1,800, that's on commission. At 18, 19, 2,000 back with me. At £2,000. At £2,000, only bid at 2 the bid. At £2,000, I'll take 100 on it. At £2,000, my bid's on commission. At £2,000. At £2,000 the bid. All I can do is ask at this money at £2,000. Any further interest in the room or elsewhere? At £2,000, you're all quite sure with it. Provisional bid at £2,000. It's on commission then for the first, second, third and final time. 2,000, that's provisional. Lot number 563. 563 is the lot number on this one. A Honda C90. Again, the ever popular C90. 1981. We got no documents with it. No documents, no key, no logbook. Been off the road many, many years. Attached this on the bike, dated 1983. On HVI, it's showing us one registered owner. Have a look round it. I've got commission bid here. I'm in at £1,400. £1,400 only bid. It's on commission and selling. At 1,400 bid, 15 the bid is in the room and I'm out. At £1,500. At 1,500 I'll take 16 anywhere, 16 the bid. 16, 17 bid. 1,700 it's in the room again. At £1,700. Any more for any more? At £1,700, 18 the bid. 1,800. At 1,800 it's on the net. You bidding, sir? I'll take 50 if you like. 50. 1850 bid. 1850 we're back in the room. You're out in the net. At 1850 and selling away. At 1850 bid. 1850 bid for the C90. Look, 1900. 1900. At 1900. 50. At 1950 bid. At 1950 we're back in the room at 1950. At £1,950 we're in the room. Selling away at £1,950. You're all done all sure with it. At 1950, it's had its time once. You're out in the net twice. Third and final time. That's yours, sir. 1994. Thank you for your bidding. 564, gentlemen. Have a look at the Lambretta, the LI 150, 1967. This 1967. We got Lobert with it. Have a look round it. You tell me, what's this one worth? Great looking thing, isn't it? The Lambretta, you know what they make. Bid me sensibly. I don't mind. £2,500. At 26, thank you. At 26, it's on commission. 27, 28, 28 only bid at 289, bid at 29 the bid. 3,000 fresh money at 3 the bid. At 3,000 only bid at £3,000. At £3,000, 3-1, at 3-1 on bid, at 3-1-2, at 3-2's at the back of the room at 3-2, at 3-2, at 3-2 only bid at 3-2 on bid, at 3-2, I'll take 33 on it, at 3,200, but this is not enough unfortunately, at 3,200, I'll take 3-3 anywhere, at £3,200, any further interest, at £3,200, my bid's in the room, but it's not enough. At 3,200, you're all quite sure with this. At £3,200, all done. It's had its time. Needs to be more. If you're interested, come and see us, please. .565 is the lot number on this one. Suzuki A100. 1977 with 5 owners. There you go. We got the Lobert here. We got the Lobert here. Well, apparently that's been colour changed from red to blue. Well, there you go. In 1978 was colour change. Have a look at it. It was last MOT'd in 2014. May want a bit of recommissioning that, mightn't it? Have a look round it. It's here to sell. I'm in at 700. 800 is with me. That £800, that £800 only bid at 800 bid, 800 only bid at 50 bid at 850 bid, 850 bid is 900, at 900 bid, at £900 is on the net, at £900, 50, at 950 only bid at 950 bid, 1,000 bid, £1,000 50 at 1050, in the room on my right, at 1050 do you want 11? 11 on bid, 50 bid at 11, 50 bid is on my right, 12 the bid, 1,250 bid at 1,250 bid. At 1,250 bid you're out, sir, 13 bid, 13 only bid at 50, 1350 do you want 14? Thanks, let me know, and thank you for the bidding. At 1350, my bid's on the right. At 1350 bid, at 1350 it's here to sell, make no mistake once. 14, 50, straight back. 1450. At 1450 bid, at 1450, 15, 50. At 1550, it's on my right. At 15 and a half, at 1550 bid, you're all done all sure with it once, twice, third and final. That's yours. Cheap enough that, 15 and a half. .566, gentlemen, the BSA. The 250 Sports Star. The BSA is registered 1964. Have a look round it. You tell me I'm straight in at £1,200 for the BSA. At £1,200. That's not expensive, is it? It's on sale. At £1,200. The BSA is here to sell. At £1,200. At £1,200 only bid. At 1,250 bid. At 1,250 bid. At 1,250 bid, I'll take 13 now. At 1,250 bid. 13 the bid at 1,300. At 13 only bid at 13 bid. You bidding at the back? No, just stretching. At 50. At 1350. At 1350 bid. At 1350, at 1350, it's all on the net at the moment. At 1350, I'll take 14 anywhere at 1350. At £1,350. Come on, Jim, it's worth more than this, surely. BSA. At 13 and a half. I'm going to sell it anyway at £1,350. Make no mistake, it's here to sell. 14. 14 only bid at 50, bid at 1450, fresh money at 1450. At 1450, we're back in the room now at 14 and a half. At 1450 bid, my bid's here at 1450. I'll take 15 before it goes for the first. At 1450, you're out in the net. Be quick on the buttons if you're coming. At 14 and a half for the second, third and final time. I don't want to miss out on that. 14 and a half is your bike, sir. Thank you very much. 1966. Little BSA Bantam. There you go. Have a look at this. The 125 Bantam 1955. Have a look at it if you haven't already. I'm straight in with this one at 13. £1,400 is with me. It's on sale. No, at 14, 15 bid, £1,500 the bid. At 1,500 in the room. At £1,500 on sale and going. At £1,500 I'll take 16 anywhere. Little Bantam. At £1,500, there's 16 bid. 16 only bid, 17 the bid. At 1,700. At £1,700 we're in the room again. The Bantam isn't dear. At £1,700. At 17 I'm bid. I'll take 50s now if you like. At £1,700. At 17 the bid. I'll take 50s if you want. At 1,700. It's worth a bit more, I would have thought. At 1,700 in that condition. At 1,700 it's had its time, then it's going out the door once. 1,700 twice. Third and final time, you're all quite sure in the room and elsewhere, at 17. That's yours, sir. Number, please. Number, last bidder. When you finish celebrating, can you thank you. Lot number 568, getting the Kawasaki G5 1971 manufactured, registered here 2020. Good looking little bike, isn't it? Where do you want to be with it? You tell me. What's it worth? Nice little thing. Manufactured 71, we believe. No, it's worth more. I don't mind. 800, that's a bit better than 5. £800. £800 I'm bid. At £800 I'll take 9 anywhere. £800 the bid, I'll take 9 on it. At £800. At £800 the bid. At 809 bid at 9 I'm bid. It's on the net now. At 900 you're out in the room. At £900. At £900 I'm bid. I'll take 1,000. At £900. At £900 you're 1,000 anywhere. At £900, we're a little way off with this one. At £900. At £900 only bid. At £900, I'll take £1,000 anywhere. At £900, we got the V5. At £900, it's worth a bit more, I would have thought. At £900, any further interest in the room? At £900, all I can do is ask. At £900, are you done with this then for the first? At £900, a little way off with that for the second. Third and final time at 900. That's very provisional. We will try for you, sir, or madam, whoever it might be. 569. Another one, BSA Bantam for you. That's a rare looking thing, isn't it? Have a look at that. We got no keys, no docks. Unregistered BSA Bantam, that's what we're selling it as. Have a look at it. I'm bid £550. At 550 bid. At 550, I'll take 6 now. At 550 bid. At 550, only bid at 550 bid is a 6 for it. At 5.5. All done? At 5.5, we're going to sell it on the maiden bid. At 550. At 6 bid, I've got 6 here. Do you want 50? 50, 650. 650, just beat you on that. At 650, 7 the bid. 7 I'm bid, thanks for letting me know. At £700, we're back on the net. At £700, at 7 I'm bid, I'll take a few more. 50, 50, 750 bid. At 750, 8 the bid, at 8 I'm bid. £800 only bid at 8 bid. £800 for the BSA. At £800, at £800 I'm bid. At £800, my bid's on the net. At 850, 850 bid, 850 bid. You want 9 on the net? At 850 bid, be quick on the buttons if you come in. At 850 bid, 850 only bid at 850 bid. It's on sale and going. £850, make no mistake, at 850 once, 850 twice. It's on sale. You're going to miss it on the internet at 8.5. That's yours, sir. You got a number? Thank you very much. Lot number 570, German Suzuki, the RG125, a Gamma. This one, registered 1986. We've got logbook here. It's been stored for several years. Have a look round it. We've got the V5. What's it worth? The RG125 Gamma, great looking motorcycle, registered 1986, £1,500. A low start indeed. At £1,500. At £1,500, I'll take 16 anywhere. At 1,500, at 15 I'm bid. At £1,500 is there 16 for it. At £1,500. At 1,500, which knocked you all out with the maiden one. At £1,500. At £1,500 for the Gamma. At 1,500 bid. At 15, only bid at 15 bid. £1,500 a bid. Any further interest in this? At £1,500, but it needs to be a bit more. At £1,500. At £1,500. Any further? 50, I don't mind. At 15.50. Well, I will try for you. At 15, you never know your luck. At 15 and a half. At 15.50 bid, it's provisional. At 15.50, I'll take 16 before it goes once. 15.50, only bid twice. Third and final. That's provisional internet. Lot number 571. What's left of the James? Have a look at it. 1957, that motorcycle, 1957. We got, it's from a deceased estate, sold as non-running project. There you go. From a deceased estate, sold as a non-running project. There's no key, no docs, but it's showing as having one registered owner. The James motorcycle, I'm in at £300. At £300. Has he knocked you all out with that? For the James motorcycle. At 50. At 350, only bid at 350 bid. At 350 bid, I'll take 4 anyway at 350 bid. Is there 4 for it? 4 I'm bid. At £400 the bid. At £400. From a deceased estate. At £400. At £400. 50 bid. At 450 bid. At 500 bid. At 500 only bid at 5 I'm bid. £500 the bid at £500. I'll take 50 more anywhere. At £500. At £500 for the James motorcycle. At 50. At 550 bid. At 550 only bid at 5.5. 600. At £600. At £600 I'm bid now at £600. At £600 the bid. At £600. That's the bid on the James motorcycle. It's here to sell. 50. That's 650. It's giving it away. At 6.5. At 650 bid. At 650 bid. It's on sale, make no mistake, at 6.5. At 650 only bid at 650 bid. At 650 bid, and I sell it away at 650 bid. You're all quite sure. Be quick on the buttons if you're coming back. At 6.5 for the James motorcycle. You're done with it once. £650. I sell it away twice. Third and final. 6.5. Internet's got that one. Lot number 572, the new Hudson auto cycle. There you go. Registered 1957, this 1957 again from a deceased estate, again selling at as non-running project with no key and no docs. This one's showing 2 owners. I'm in at £550. At 550 bid, at 550 only bid at 5.5. At 556 bid in the room, at 600. You're out on the net. It's in the room. 50, 650. Your answer, 7. 7 the bid, 7 only bid at £700 the bid. At £700, it's in the room at 7 I'm bid. At £700. At £700 only bid at 7 I'm bid. That's for nothing. At £700. At £700, I'll take a few more 50s. At £700, my bid's in front. At £700, I'm going to sell it away. At £700, is there 50 anywhere? At £700 once, £700 twice. It's had its time. 50. My word above the last minute bidders. At 750. At 750. Sir, do you want one more? At 7.5. At £750. At 750 bid. At 750. It's on the internet now. You're out in the room. At £750. It's giving it away. At 7.5. You're all done. It's on the net then for the first, second, third and final. Internet's got that one. Another little BSA Bantam for you. This one, the 175 Bantam, registered 1962. Again from a deceased estate and sold as a non-running project. No key, no docs. There you go. What's this one worth? £450. A low start indeed at £450. At £450 only bid at £450 bid, and we're straight in at £450. I sell it at £450. I'll take £500 anywhere. At £450 is a 5 for it. Surely 5 on bid. At £500 only bid at £500. At 50. At £550 bid. At £550 bid. At £550 the bid. It's not dear, is it, for little Bantam 175? At £550, there's no money at all. That 550, 6 on bid, £600. That's £600 the bid. That's 600 only bid at 6 on bid. It's in the room now. That's £600. We should have started it more, I would have thought. That's £600. You all done all sure? That's £600. That's the bid I go with then at £600. Selling it away at 600 once, 600 twice. Don't want to miss anyone in the room or elsewhere. At 600. That's yours, sir. Cheap enough. 1986. Lot number 574. Another BSA Bantam. Again, a 175. This one registered 1966. Again, from the same deceased estate. Sold as non-running project with no keys, no docs. I'm in at 5.5 again. At 550. At 650. At 650. Only bid at 650 bid. I'll take 7. At 7 the bid. 50 bid. 8 the bid. 8 only bid at £800 on bid. 50. 850 bid. 9 the bid. At £900 on bid. 50 bid at 950 bid. At 950 bid I'll take 1,000. At £950. At 950 only bid at 950. At £950 I'll take £1,000 anywhere. At £950. You all quite sure with that? At 9.5. At 950 only bid at 950 bid. At 950 bid I'll take £1,000 anywhere. At 950 it's here to sell. At 9.5 it's going out the door. At 950 bid once. 950 only bid twice. Wave if I can't see you. At £950. That's sold. Internet's got it. Lot number 575, Jim, and the Suzuki GT 185. There you go. Have a look at this. 1974. We got Lobbit with this one. Had a new battery on it. It's tax and MOT exempt. It's had 3 owners only. And I'm straight in at 1,200. At 1,200. 50. 13. And I'm out on commission. At £1,300. At £1,300. My bid's on the net 50. 1,350 bid. At 1,350. 14 bid. £1,400. We're in the room now. At 1,400. At £1,400. It's here to sell 50. 1,450. At 1,450. At 1,450. Do you want one more? At 14.5. I'll take 1,500 anyway. 15 the bid. 15 only bid at 1,550. 1,550, it's still in the room at 15.5. You want 16 bid? £1,600 the bid's in front. That's £1,600. That's £1,600 all done. At 50. Net's got it now. At 1,650. At 1,650. On the internet now. At 16.5. You're out directly in front. At 16.5. At 1,650, make no mistake, last video out. At 16.5, I'm going to sell it. At £1,650. At 17. 17 I'm bid. At 17.50, straight back. At 17.50 bid. At 17.50, that's shaking his head. At 17.50, we're on the net again. At 17.50, I'll take another 50 anywhere. At 17.50 once. 17.50, I sell it twice. Third and final, sold. Internet's got it. 17.5. Lot number 576. Suzuki GT 250. This one, 1975. Have a look round it. Most of you have who is interested in it. Go and have another look. Quite a nice little bike, that. Suzuki GT 250. I'm straight in at £1,300. At £1,300, only bid at 30. We got the logbook at £1,300. At £1,300 the bid. At £1,300. It shows a colour change in on the DVLA. At 14, 50, £1,500. £1,500 I'm bid now. At 1,500, at 1,550, 1,550, at 1,550 bid. I'll take 16 anywhere. At 1,550, that's not expensive. At 15 and a half, it looks nice that bike. 1,600, £1,600 at 16 only bid. At £1,600, I'll take a few 50s on it. At £1,600, at 1,650 bid at 1,650. At 1,650, I'll take 17. At 1,650, not a million miles away. At 1,650 bid, I'm going to submit the bid. At 16 and a half. At £1,650, that's surely not expensive. Looking like that, looks well, doesn't it? At 16 and a half. Is there 17 anywhere? All I can do is ask. At 1,650, going away then 17. At 1,700. At £1,700, at 17 only bid. At £1,700 the bid, is there 50 more? At £1,700, I'll take 50 more anywhere then for the first. Be quick on the buttons if you're coming back. Last bidder on the net. At £1,700. It's provisional, make no mistake. For the second. Third and final time at 1,700 only. Provisional bid, that one. Lot number 577. Royal Enfield Clipper. This one, the 250cc. 1955 in the year. Well, apparently it's been unused since 2018. Been unused since 2018. Have a look round it. Previously restored somewhere around 2005, I believe it was restored. It's here to sell today. It's got to go. We've got a workshop manual with it. We've got a few receipts with it. We've got various DVLA documents and some articles with it as well. So there you go, the Royal Enfield Clipper. Got to go. I'm in at 650, and that seems absolutely for nothing. 700 bid. That's £700 for the Royal Enfield. That's £700. I'll take a few 50s on this. That's £700. That's 700 bid. That's 7 only bid. That's 750 bid. That's 750 bid. 8 bid. £800. £800 is on sale. Make no mistake about that. It is on sale. I'm with you. At £800. I'll take. There should be hands everywhere, surely. At £800. At £800 only bid at 50. 850 bid. 850 bid. It's in the room now. You're out at 9 bid at 99 bid. £900. That's for nothing at 900. At £900. At 99 bid. At £900. I'll take 50. At £900. At £900. All done, all short. I'm going to sell it away. At 50. At 950, only bid at 950 bid. We're back in the middle of the room. At 950 bid. At 950 bid, all done, all short. I'll take 1,000 bid. At £1,000. At £1,000 only bid. I thought we should have started here, really. At £1,000. At £1,000. You're out in the room. At £1,000. I'm going to sell it. At £1,000. Make no mistake. At £1,000. That's worth another 50 now. At £1,000, you've read a bit more about it. At £1,000, at £1,000 the bid. At £1,000, it's on sale. It's had its time. £1,000. I sell it then for the first. £1,000 selling away for the second. 50. At 10.50. At 1,050, I thought you might. At 1,050, it is cheap, isn't it? At 1,050, all quite sure with it. At 1,050, 11 I'm bid. At £1,100. At £1,100, yes or no this time. At £1,100. At £1,100, it's on the net and selling away then for the first. £1,100 for the second. It's on the internet. You're out in the room. Sold at £1,100. Lot number 578. The Matchless. The G80S Matchless 500cc there. Have a look at it. 1955. Showing 5 registered owners from new, 2 of which were husband and wife. Have a look round it. It was last MOT in 2012. And that's a good looking motorcycle, isn't it? Excellent looking motorcycle. Have a look round it. I'm straight in £2,300. I'll take hundreds on that. At £2,300 for the Matchless. At 2003, 24, 24, 25, 25 only bid at 25. You bid in 6 bid at 26 bid. At 2600 only bid at 26, 27, 27 I'm bid. That you bid in, sir. 28. At 28 over the back at 28. At 28 the bid. At 2,800 bid. That 2,800, that doesn't seem expensive. At 2,800, they were making double this not long ago. At £2,800, at 28, at 28 only bid at 28 the bid, at £2,800, at 28 I'm bid, at £2,800. I'll take 2,900 for the Matchless. At 29, at 2,900, a long, long way off unfortunately, at 2,900. At £2,900, at 2,900, at 2,900, at 2,900 only bid, at 2. At £2,900, at 2,900, you're all quite sure with that. I'm going to submit this offer, a long way off indeed, at £2,900. Any further interest in that? At £2,900. You're all quite sure at £2,900, provisionally gone once, twice, third and final. Well, if it comes for that, you stole it, but it is provisional. Right, lot number 579 from the Herald Motor Company, the XF 125GY2D. 2015 this motorcycle, 2015. The vendor described it as riding well. There you go. He's owned it since 2016. Where do you want to be with that? Good looking little thing. I'm in at £500. No money for it. It's on sale and we're due at £500. At 50 bid, at 550 bid, and it's here to sell. At 550 bid. At 550, we got the logbook with it. At 556 a bid, at 6 I'm bid. At 6 I'm bid, you're out on the net at 650. At 657 a bid. At 7 I'm bid, it's in the room at 700. At £700, I'll take a 50. At 750, 8 bid, at 8 I'm bid. £800 only bid, at 8 I'm bid. £800, we're back in the room, 50 bid, at 850. 850 bid, you want one more? Thanks for letting me know. At £850, at 850 bid, 850 bid, it's not expensive. At £850, I'm going to sell it at £850. At 850 only bid, at 850 bid. On the internet, this at £850. At 850 bid, I'll take a 50 anywhere. At 850, I'll take 9 for it. At £850, I sell it away then for the first. 850 only for the second. Third and final time, 8.5 sold. Internet. Kawasaki, the KH400, lot number 580. Great looking bike in the right colour, isn't it? 1976. 1976. Apple green, there you go. It's got a period sports exhaust on there with K&M filters. It's a running bike. Sounds everything like a 1970s neighbourhood terroriser. There you go. It's got some good tyres on there. Originally come from a deceased estate, but not now. Have a look at it. You tell me, what's it worth? Bid me on it. Great looking Kawasaki KH400. Where do you want to be with it? What's it worth? £5,000 to start it. Anywhere, £5,000 to start. Great looking motorcycle. 3. I'll take 500 on that. 3,000. At 3,500. £3,500. At 3,500. You want £4,000? At 35. 4,000 bid. At 4,000 only bid. You're out there. You're out in the seat. At 4,000 bid. At 4,500. At 4,500. At 4,500. At 4,500, I'll take 750 if you like. At £4,500. At 45, I'm bid 750 fresh money. At 4,750. At 4,750, 5,000 bid. 5,000 only bid. You want one more, 250. At 5,250 bid. At 5,250, you're out in the back there in the seat. At 5,255. 5,500 only bid. At 5,500 the bid. At 5,500. At £5,500. At £5,500, I'll take 250 on it. At 5,500. It's your bid. At 5,500. Any more for any more? At £5,500, 750. At 5,750 bid. At 5,750. You're both out now. At 5,750. I'm going to submit it then for the first. At 5,750. It's had its time for the second. Third and last. Provisional 5,750. It's not a mile away, that one, but we will submit it for you. We will submit it. We'll try and do our best. Always do, don't we? Lot number 581. The Yamaha, the RD250. RD250 Yamaha. No docks with this, no docks with it. We got one key. Have a look at it. It's got to go. The Yamaha RD250. What's it worth? I'm in at £2,100. 2,100. That 21 only bid at 2,1 the bid. That 2,1 on bid at 2,100. It's here to sell at 22. At 2,200. At 22 the bid. No, it's in the room at 22. At 22. I'll take 23 if you come in. At 3. At 2,3 only bid at 2,34. Bid at 2,4. In the room still at 24. I'll take 25. 25. 25. 26. 2,6 only bid at 2,6. I'll take 7. At 2,6 the bid is at 27 for it. At 26. At 26 only bid 7 the bid at 2,7. At 2,7 the bid. 50. I don't mind at 2,750. We're on 50s now at 2,750. It's back in the room. At 2,750. At 2,750 is the rate for it anywhere. At 2,750. It's on sale. That 2,750. Make no mistake, it's selling in the room once. 2,750. I'll take 28 twice. Third and final time. Sold 2,750. Know the name? .582 gentlemen, the Honda CB 360T. 1976 that bike. 1976. Only so it's got new mufflers. I assume that's a new exhaust. New brake pads and tyres recently fitted. It had a carb overhaul. Got paperwork with it. Have a look at it. You tell me. I'm in at £2,000 only. That £2,000. That £2,000 the bid. That £2,000. I'll take 100 on that. That £2,000. 1976. Doesn't look dear. In good order. Knocked you all out. At £2,000. That £2,000 only bid at 2 I'm bid. That £2,000 a bid, I'll take 100 anywhere. At £2,000. I'm going to submit the maiden bid then. At £2,000. Any more for any more? At £2,000. It's worth a bit more at 2,000 bid. At £2,000. You're all done all sure with it once. £2,000. Any further interest in that? At £2,000. You're all done with it twice? All done all sure then at 2,000. That needs to be a bit more, that bike, gentlemen. It's worth more in that condition. Lot number 583. The Triumph Tiger Cub. Have a look at this. The Tiger Cub Trials. Non-standard frame. Possibly a Sprite, the only thing. It's got an alloy tank, alloy rims. Have a look at it. It's got spin-on oil filter, alloy mudguards, alloy sump. Lots of alterations made to that bike. Have a look at it. We've got no logbook with it, no logbook, no key. What's it worth? The frame's of unknown vintage, the engine we believe about 1960. Oh, you tell me. £1,000. Thank you, £1,000. The trials bike at £1,000, at £1,000, 11 a bid, 11 I'm bid. At £1,100 only bid at 11 I'm bid, I'll take 12 bid at 12 bid. At £1,200, at £1,200, the Triumph Tiger Cub Trials bike at £1,200. At £1,200, I'll take 13 anyway at 12 bid. At £1,200, is there 13 for it? At £1,200, all I can do is ask. At £1,200, it's worth more, I think. All done. 13. 1,300. At 1,300. At £1,300. At 1,300. I'm going to submit the offer at £1,300. Doesn't seem a lot of money for that. At £1,300. I'm going to go away then provisionally at 13 bid. At £1,300. All done, all sure with it once, twice, third and final time. 1,300. That's provisional bid on the internet. Evening, Ed. Lot number 584, this one, the Royal Enfield, the Meteor, minor sport. 500cc, 1981, registered in the UK. So it's registered here in 1981. Year of manufacture, we're going to say unknown. There you go. We don't know what year it was manufactured. But registered here in 1981. Have a look around it. Where do you want to be with that? It's a good looking motorcycle. Good looking motorcycle. We've got the logbook here. Well, DVLA suggests it's probably 1958. There you go. But we're selling it year unknown. Come on, bid me on that. You tell me sensibly. I don't mind. £800. A low start indeed. £800. Have a look at that, right? £800. That's not dear, is it? 800 bid, 800 only bid, 9 bid, 99 bid, at £900. At 99 bid, at £900. I'll take 1,000. At £900. I'll take £1,000 in it. £1,000. At £1,000. At £1,000. Last bid, I can't see you. At £1,000. At £1,000 the bid, and I'm going to submit it. At £1,000. At £1,000 the bid. You're all done, all sure. At £1,000. All done. At £1,000. At £1,000 the bid for the bike. At £1,000. Provisionally gone then for the first. At £1,000 for the second. Worth a bit more, I would have thought. But we will try for you at £1,000 only. It's a long way off. We'll see what we can do. 1972, thank you. Right, I'm going to hand you over to David, and he's going to take you through to the end of the bikes. Thank you.
Right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We'll move swiftly on with lot 585 is the Triumph Trophy, the TR25. 250 this, good looking bike, this one. Where are we going to start with this one? I'm straight in online at £1,200 bid. At £1,200 I'm bid here now, looking for 13 quick anywhere, but at £1,200 my bid's here. At £1,200 I'm bid there now, then at 1,200, looking for 13 do I see, but at £1,200 my bid's here. At £1,200 I'm bid here, it's provisional at this sort of money, 13 I've got. 14 now, internet, thank you, 15 now. At £1,500 I'm bid here now, 16, it is still provisional. At £1,600 bid. At £1,600 I'm bid there now, then at 1,600. At 1,1700, thank you, internet, at 1,700, 1,800. At 1,800 I'm bid then, 1,900. At 1,900, surely don't leave me there, internet, fill it up. At 1,900 I'm bid there now, then at 1,900 it is. At 1,900, we are only just provisional, internet. At 1,900 it is. At 1,900 for the Triumph Trophy. At 1,900 once, 1,900 twice, just provisional at 19 for the last. That's just provisional with you, internet. Thank you. Then we go on to lot 586 there. Good looking bike this, the 1979 Honda CD won this one. Where are we going to go with this one? I'm straight in for a low start at £1,200. I'm bid at £1,200. I'm bid there now. Then at £1,200 for the Honda CD one at £1,200. Looking for 13 quick anywhere, but at £1,200 here. At £1,200. I'm bid there now. Then at £1,200. At £1,200, £1,300. At £1,300, £1,400 back online. At £1,400, £1,500. At £1,500 back in the room there now. Then at £1,500. 16 would you like internet? But at £1,500 my bid's in the room. At £1,500. I'm bid 16 back online. At 1,600, thank you anyway. At 1,600, it's provisional at this sort of money. At £1,600, I'm bid here now. Then at 1,600, looking for 17 quick anywhere, but at 1,600, my bid's here online at 16. At £1,600, I'm bid there now. 17, do I see internet? But at 1,600 here, going once. 1,600, you sure it is, going twice. My gavel's up provisionally. 17 at 1,700 now. At 17, press quickly if you want it, internet, but at 1,700, I'm bid here. At 1,700, I'm bid there now. Then at 1,700, looking for 1,800 now. At £1,800, I'm bid there now. Then at 1,800. At 1,800, it's back in the UK at 1,800. At 1,800, 19, would you like internet? But at 1,800, my bid's here. At £1,800, it is now going once, still provisional. 1,800 is going twice. My gavel's up, you're sure, internet, at 1,800 for the last. That's provisional at 1,800. Then we go lot 587 there. Here's the first of the Harleys there. Lot 587, the 1973, the Harley-Davidson Sportster. First UK registered in June 2017 there. Well presented Harley, this one. It had full restoration back in 2021, and where are we going to go? 3.5. At £3,500, I'm bid here now. Then at 3.5. At 3.5, I'm bid here now. Then at 3,500, I'm bid. At 3.5, it's very provisional at this sort of money. At £3,500, I'm bid there. 3.6. At £3,600, most of the hard work's been done for you. At 3.6. At £3,600, I'm bid here now. Then at 3.6. At £3,600, I'm bid here now. Then at 3,006. At 3.6, looking for 7 quick anywhere. It's very provisional. At 3.6, 3.7, thank you. At 3.7, the camera's nearly in your way. At 3.8, at 3.8, I'm bid here. At 3.8, it's online, it's still provisional. 3.9, thank you. At 3,009 in the room. Fill it up net. I'm 3.9 in the room. At £3,900, I'm bid there now. Then at 3.9. At £3,900, it is still provisional, going once. 3,900 provisional twice, 4. At £4,000, I'm bid there now. Then at 4,000, you're sure? At £4,000, I'm bid, thank you anyway. At £4,000, I'm bid here, going once. 4,000, it is now going twice. It is provisional at 4,000 for the last. That's provisional with you, internet. Lot 588 now is the 1996, the Aprilia 650 Moto, this one. Owned almost 3 years as part of a collection there. The car was ultrasonically cleaned and started first time. All according to our vendor. I've not heard of running personally, but I've got to go straight in at 2001. Good looking bike. 2.1 I'm bid. At £2,100 I'm bid there now. Then at 2.1. At 2,100, 2.1 I'm bid. At 2.2. At 2.2, 2.3. At £2,300 now. At 2.3 looking 4 quick anywhere, but at 2,003. At £2,300. Pretty bike this. At 2.3. At £2,300 I'm bid looking for 2.4 quick anywhere, but at 2.3. At £2,300 I'm bid there now. It is going once 2.4. At £2,400 I'm bid there now. Then a 2.4. At 2.4 I'm bid there now. Then a 2,004. At 2.4 I'm bid. It's very provisional, internet, at 2.4. At 2,400 is now going once. 2.4 it is going twice. It's very provisional, internet, at 2,004 for the last. 2.4, that's very provisional. We'll see what we can do. Then we go on to lot 589, aptly named this one, the Ducati S4 Monster. Only 341 of these bikes were produced worldwide there through the Japanese import market. Showing 25,000 kilometres, which equates to about 15,500 miles. Weapon of a bike, this one, I'm straight in at 2.1, 2.2. 2-3. At £2,300 I'm bid there now, then a 2-3. At £2,300 I'm bid there now, then a 2-3. Looking 4 quick anywhere, but at 2,003 I'm bid. At £2,300 I'm bid there now, then a 2-3. Looking 4 quick anywhere, but at 2,003. At 2-3 I'm bid there now, then a 2-3. At £2,300 I'm bid here now, then a 2,300 is there now going once. £2,300 it is now going twice. My gavel's up, you're sure, at £2,300 it is now for the last. Ladies and gents, that does need to be a little bit more. Then we go on to lot 590 is the 1998, the Harley-Davidson Sportster, 1200 this one. First UK registered 2003 there, has had 2 owners since. We can advise that the engine does turn over, but we haven't had it started as of yet. I've got commission bids on this, and you're saying 1,700, 1,800 here on my commission. At £1,800 on bid there now, then at 1,800, 1,900, 2,000, 2-1, 2-2 with me. Not you, Internet. 2-4, 2-6 with me. At 2-6, 2-7, I'm out. At £2,700 I'm bid online at 2-7. At 2-7, you're buying it, Internet, at 2-7. Speak to me, Sally. At 2-7, I'm bid there now, then at 2-7. Yes, 2-8. At £2,800 on the telephone with Sally now, then at 2-8. At £2,800 I'm bid there now, then at 2-8. 2-9. At 2-9, I'm bid here now, then at 2-9. At 2,009, I'm bid there now, then at 2-9. 3,000. You know you've got a ride pillion. At £3,000 I'm bid there now, then at 3,000. At £3,000 I'm bid there now, then at 3,000. Looking for one if you're coming there. It's on the telephone at £3,000. At £3,000 I'm bid now. It's on the telephone at £3,000 it is. At £3,000 I'm bid there now. It is going once. £3,000 it is now going twice. It's with Sally on the telephone last time at 3,000 it is. That's yours, Sally, at 3,000. If she really has bought it, I would be off the roads for a little while, ladies and gents. Lot 591. Lot 590. 591. Lot 591 it is there. Here's the 1997 Harley-Davidson, the trike, this one. It's MOT'd until July next year, comes with its latest MOT certificate. It indicates 1 former keeper, this one. Where are we going to go with this? I've got to go straight in. £4,000 I'm bid. At £4,000 I'm bid for the trike now, then at 4,000. At £4,000 I'm bid here now, then at £4,000 bid. 4-2, 4-3 with me. At £4,300 with me. At 4-3 I'm bid 4-4, 4-5 with me. At 4,006, 4-7 now it is with me at 4-7. At 4,700, 4-8. 4-9 with me at 4,009. At 4-9 I'm bid here now, then at £4,900 bid. At 4,009, 5,000, 5-1 with me. At 5,100 is with me, 5-2, 5-3 with me. At 5,003, 5-4, 5-5 with me. At £5,500 it is with me now, then at 5-5. At £5,500 it's bid here now, then at 5,005. At 5,500 it's still provisional. At £5,500 it is there now going once. £5,500 you're sure it is now going twice. My gavel's up provisionally at £5,500 it is now for the last. That's provisional at 5,005. Lot 592 it is there. 592 is the 2018 then. The Indian Shefton Limited motorbike there. Recent tyres, brake pads. It's had its oils done there. It was a damaged repair back in late 2022. Good looking, daily usable bike, this one. I've got to go straight in. £5,000. At £5,000 unbid there now, then a £5,000 bid. At 5,502. At 5,254. At £5,400 unbid there now, then a 5,4. 5,6. At 5,8. At £5,800 unbid there now, then a 5,8. At £5,800 unbid here now, then a £5,800 bid. At £5,800 unbid here now, then a 5,8. At 5,8, looking for 6,000, do I see? But at 5,8. At 5,8, I'll take 9, Fred, please. At £5,800 unbid, it is provisional. At £5,800 unbid here online at 5,8. Look, take 9 if you're coming into net, but at 5,8. At £5,800, it is there now going once. 5,8, it is now going twice. It is provisional at £5,800 for the last. 5,8, that's provisional with you, Internet. Lot 593 now is the 2011, the Triumph Street Triple there, 675, showing 7 service stamps. Last time being serviced at 22,000 miles on February 24. Where are we going to go with this one then? I'm straight in. £1,700, £1,800 online now, and it's provisional at 18, £1,900 now. 2,000 bid, thank you, sir, at £2,000 bid. At £2,000 I'm bid there now, looking for 1 if you're coming, but at 2,000 my bid's in the room. At £2,000 it's still provisional. At £2,000 I'm bid there now, then at 2,000. Looking for 1 quick anywhere, but at £2,000 my bid's there. At £2,000 it is then now going once. £2,000, you're sure it is now going twice. It's provisional at 2,000 for the last. That's with you, sir, at 2,000. 1997, thank you. Lot 594 is the 1990, the Suzuki GSX F600, this one. It was used for track days there. What better way to use a bike? Was running when it was stored away. The vendor tells us he then put it in storage, so might need a little titivation, but otherwise a good usable running bike. Where are we going to go with this one then? It's got to be worth £500 for it, surely. £500 for it. 300 for it. 150 on bid then. At 150 on bid here. It's no reserve. It's here to sell. At 150 on bid now. Then a 150 bid. 200. At £200 on bid here now. Then a £200 bid. At 200 and I'll take 50 quick. 250. At 250 on bid here now. Then a 250. Looking for 3 now if you're coming. But at 250 on bid here. At 253. At £300 on bid there now. Then a 350. At 350 on bid here now. Then a 350. At 350 on bid here now. Then a 350. Take 4 quick if you're coming net, but at 350 my bid's here. At 350 I'm bid there now, then at 350 it is there now going once. 350 it is going twice. You're buying it internet at 400. At £400 I'm bid there now, then at 400. At 400 I'll take a 50 quick if you're coming, but at £400 my bid's here. At £400 internet, my gavel's up, you've had your warning internet. At £400 it is now for the last. That's yours net at 400. Lot 595 now is the Kajiva Raptor then, 1,000. 1 registered keeper there, it's been in storage, ready to be released again. It's here to sell, £600 on bid. At £600 on bid there now, then at 600, looking for 7 quick anywhere, but at £600 on bid here now, then at 600. At 600, 650, then 700 now. At £700 on bid there, it's on sale. At £700 on bid there now, then at 700. At 700, and I'll take 50, 750. At 750 on bid here now, online at 750. At 750, 800. At 800, we've gone to sleep in the room. At £800 on bid there now, then at £800 bid. At £800 on bid there, it's all happening online at 800. At £800 on bid there now, then at £800 it is there now going once. £800 you're sure internet going twice. Last time gavels up and you're buying it outright at £800 for the last. That's yours net at 800, thank you. Lot 596 there's the 1986 Suzuki RG250 Gamma. Mark III, this one was imported from Japan back in 2022 and is displayed as part of a private collection since. Last running back in September 2022. Good looking bike, these. Good bit of fun. Where are we going to go with this? And I've got to go straight in. £2,000. At £2,000, I'm bid for this one now. Then at 2,000, looking for one quick anywhere, but at £2,000 bid. At £2,000, I'm bid there now. Then at 2,000, looking for one quick anywhere, but at £2,000, 2-1. At 2,001, I'm bid here online at 2-1. At £2,100, I'm bid there now. Then at 2-1. At 2-1, I will submit the offer internet at this level at 2-1. At £2,100, I'm bid there now. Then at 2-1, looking for two quick anywhere, but at 2-1. At £2,100, it is there now going once. £2,100, very provisional, it is now going twice. We will submit at 2-2. At 2-2. At 2-2. Saw you at the last moment there, sir, at 2-2. It's with you in the room. At 2-2. Internet, you're out. My bid is in the room provisionally at 2-2. 2-3. At 2003. At 2-3. At 2003. 4 would you like, sir? Yes? 2-4, thank you. It's still provisional at 2-4. At £2,400, I'm bid in the room at 2-4. At 2004, press quickly if you like. 5 internet, but at 2-4, provision 5. 2-5. At 2-5. 2-6. Back in the room now, then at 2,600. At £2,600, it's back in the room. Press quickly if you want it there. But it's 2,600. My bid is in the room. Still provisional. At 2-6 it is now. I see you hovering. At £2,600, it's in the room. My gavel's up provisionally at £2,600 it is now for the last. That's provisional with you, sir. Your number. 2003. Thank you. Then we go on to the 597. Is the 1982, the Motor Guzzi there, Le Mans. Imported to the UK and registered in 1989, it says here, sorry, 1989. Our vendor purchased it in 2013. It's been lightly used and garaged ever since. It's got a current MOT and stated by our vendor as running really well. Lots of fun had. I've got to go straight in. 2,500 on commissions at 2.5. At £2,500, I'm bid there now, then at 2.5. For the Motor Guzzi there at 2.5. At £2,500, I'm bid there now, then at 2.5. 2.6, 2.7. At 2.7, I'm bid here now, then at 2,700. At 2.7, I'm bid now, then at 2,007. At 2.7. At £2,700, I'm bid here now, then at 2,700 bid. At 2,007, 2.8, 2.9. At 2.9, on my commissions at 2.9. It is still just provisional at 2.9. At £2,900, it's just provisional at 2.9. At £2,900, it is there now going once. £2,900, it is now going twice. It is just provisional at £2,900, it is now for the last. That's just provisional with my commission bid. Lot 598, it is showing there's 1975, the Honda CB 554. Nice, clean and tidy. Running order, this bike. Where are we going to go with this one then? You've seen the write-up. I've got to go in at 2.5. At £2,500, I'm bid here now, then at 2,500 bid. At 2.5, I'm bid there now, then at 2.5. Looking for 6 quick anywhere, but at 2,005. At £2,500, I'm bid there now, then at 2.6, 2.7. At 2.7 for the CB 554. At 2.7. At 2.7, I'm bid here now, then at £2,700 bid. At 2.7, I'm bid there now, then at £2,700. It is there now going once. £2,700, you're sure it is now going twice. My gavel's up at 2,700 for the last. Ladies and gents, come and have a look at it. It's a good, usable little bike, that, but that does need to be more money. Lot 599 now is the 1966 BSA Spitfire, this one with the heritage certificate from the BSA Owners Club. confirms that it is a 650cc there with the A65 Spitfire Mark II. Where are we going to go with this one then? I've got to go straight in at 3,002. At 3,200 I'm bid now for the BSA at 3,200. At £3,200 I'm bid there now, then at 3,200. At £3,200 I'm bid there now, then at 3,200. Looking for 3,300 quick anywhere, but at 3,200. At £3,200 I'm bid there now, then at 3,200. Looking for 3,300 quick anywhere, but at 3,200. At £3,200 it is now for the BSA at 3,200. It is now going once. £3,200 it is now going twice. My gavel's up. You're sure at 3,200. Again, ladies and gents, that does need to be a little bit more. Lot 600 now. Beautifully restored 1952. The Ariel 350, the Red Hunter, this one. The bike originally dates from 1952 and was first registered in the UK in January 1992. Comes with a collection of old MOTs, tax discs, everything. It really is a beautiful bike, this one. It's one of my favourites in the sale. Where are we going to go? We're straight in for a low start at £1,700 here online. At £1,700 I'm bid there now, then a £1,700 bid. At £1,700, £1,800. At £1,800 I'm bid £1,900, £2,000 bid. At £2,000 I'm bid now for the Ariel Red Hunter, then at £2,000 bid. At £2,000 I'm bid there at £2,000, 2-1. At 2-1 it deserves to do more at 2-1. At 2-1 a beautifully presented bike, this one at 2-1. At £2,100 I'm bid there now, then at 2-1. It's still provisional at this sort of money at 2-1. At £2,100 I'm bid back in the room it is now, then at 2,100 is very provisional at 2-1 going once. £2,100 it is going twice. It's provisional at 2-1 it is. That's provisional with you. 1998, thank you. I think that's what it says. Thank you. I think I might need glasses. Lot 601 now. Here's the 1976, the Honda CB550 there. Current owner since 2018. Registered in 1976, showing just 26,000 miles on this one. Where are we going to go with this then? It's here to sell. Low start here online, 300. At £300 I'm bid there now, then a £300 bid. At £300 I'm bid there now, then a £300 looking for quick anywhere, but a £300 bid. At £300 I'm bid there now, then a £300 looking for quick anywhere, but at £300 my bid's here. At £300, £400, £500. At £500, £600 here online. At £600 I'm bid here now, then a £600 bid. At £600 I'm bid here now, then a £600 bid. At £600, 7 do I see net, but at £600. Drop it to 50s, please, Fred. At £600 I'm bid here now. It's on sale at £600. I'm bid £650. At £650 he's in the room at £700. Not now. At £700 it's online. I'll take another 50 if you're coming. At £700 50. Why not? At £750. At £800. At £800 I'm bid there now. Then at £800. At £800 50 would you like? But at £800 my bid's here. At £800 it is here now going once. £800 50. At £850 back in the room now, then at £850. At £850 I'm bid there now, then at £850 I'm bid £900. At £900 I'm bid there now. At £900 I'm bid here now. It is going once. £900 it is going twice. £950 fresh money at £950. £1,000 bid here now online at £1,000 bid. I'll take 50 if you're coming at £1,000. At £1,000 I won't even make you stand up this time. At £1,000 bid. At £1,050 do you want? At £1,000. Thank you anyway at £1,000 bid. At £1,000 on bid here now going once. £1,000 you sure now going twice. Gavel's up and we're selling at 1,000. That's yours, Ned, at 1,000. Thank you. Lot 602 is the 1997 Suzuki GSX R600 there. This bike had 5 owners from new and was first registered in 1997. MOT'd until July next year. Where are we going to go with this one? Straight in online. 950. At 950, I'm bid here now, then at 950. At 950, I'm bid there, £1,000. At £1,000 and 50. At 1,050. At 1,050, I'm bid there now, then at 1,050. Looking for 1,100 if you're coming net, but it's 1,050. My bid's in the room. At 1,050, I'm bid there now, then 1,050. Looking for 1,100. Do I see? But it's 1,050. It is there now, going once. 1,050, 1,100. At 1,100. At £1,100, I'm bid here now, then 1,100. 50 do you want? 1150, thank you. At 1150, it's still just provisional at this sort of money. At 1150. At 1150, I'm bid there now, then 1150. Press quickly if you want it, internet, but it's 1200. At 1200. At 1200, don't lose it for a 50. At 1200, thank you anyway. At £1,200, it's still just provisional net. At £1,200, it is once, twice. Gavels up provisionally at 1200 for the last. That's provisional with you, internet. Lot 603 it is now, is the 1978, the Suzuki GS 750. This GS 750 now has been modified and now has the 1127cc engine in it. I'm sure you've seen the write-up. Good colours, this bike. I've got to go straight in. 2-1 online at 2-1, 2-2. At 2-2, I'm bid there now, then at 2002. At 2-2, I'm bid there now, then at 2002. At 2-2, I'm bid there 2-3, 2-4. At 2-4, I'm bid there now, then at 2-4. At 2004, 2-5. At £2,500, I'm bid there now, then at 2-5. It's very provisional at this sort of money. At 2-5 bid. At £2,500, I'm bid there now, then at 2-5. At £2,500, I'm bid there now, looking for 2-6 quick anywhere, but at 2-5. At £2,500, looking for 6 quick anywhere, but at £2,500, it is now going once, twice, provisionally at 2-5. 2-5, that's provisional with you, internet. Lot 604 now is the 1978, the Honda Super Dream, this one. Current owner for the last 10 years, showing 3 former keepers. It's good condition, with a good amount of receipts there. New battery, etc. Where are we going to go with this one then? I'm straight in. £1,500 for a low start. At £1,500, I'm bid there now, then at 1,500, looking for 16 quick anywhere, but at 1,500, my bid's here. At £1,500, I'm bid here now, then at 1,500, looking for 16 quick anywhere, but at 1,500. At £1,500, I'm bid there now, then at 1,500, 16 do I see, but at 1,500, my bid's here. At £1,500, it is there now, going once. £1,500, it is now going twice. It is provisional at this sort of money. At £1,500, it is now for the last. That is provisional, internet, at 1,500. Lot 605 it is now. Is the 1980s Honda CR250. Elsnore there. The twin shock 2-stroke, this one. With a Showa suspension. Excel rims, new tyres. Good looking bike, this. Good bit of fun for trialling. 2-3, I'm bid. At £2,300, I'm bid there now, then at 2-3. At £2,300, I'm bid there now, then at 2-4. At 2004, I'm bid 2-5. At 2-5, 2-6. At 2-6, 2-7. At 2-7, 2-8. At 2-8, 2-9. At 2-9, I'm bid there now, then at 2-9. At 2-9, I'm bid here now, then at £2,900 bid. At 2-9, I'm bid there now, then at 2-9. 3,000, 3-1. At 3,001, I'm bid there now, then at 3-1. All online now, then at 3-1. At 3,001, 3-2. At 3,002, it's still online at 3-2. At 3,002, it's still provisional internet at 3,200. At £3,200, it is now going once. £3,200, it is going twice. It's provisional now, then at 3,002. That's provisional with you, internet, at 3-2. Then we go on to lot 606 now. Is the 1978-79 Honda CR250, the Red Rocket. Those that have ridden these know how quick these are, and I've got to go straight in here online, no messing about at 3-1. At £3,100 I'm bid there now, then at 3-1. At 3-1 I'm bid for the Red Rocket now, then at 3,001. At 3-1 looking for 2 quick anywhere, 3-2, 3-3. At 3,000, 3-3, 4, 3-5. At £3,500 I'm bid there now, then at 3-5, 3-6, 3-7. At 3-7 I'm bid there now, then at 3,007. At £3,700 I'm bid there now, then at 3-7. At 3-7 I'm bid there now, then at 3,008 you're buying it. 3-9. At 3-9 fill it up. At 3-9. At 3-9 it's on sale internet at £3,900 I'm bid. Surely don't leave me there. At £3,900 I'm bid there now. It is going once. £3,900, you're sure it is now going twice. My gavel's up, you're buying it internet at 3,900 now for the last. That's yours net at 3.9. Right, ladies and gents in the room and online, please listen up carefully to this one. So an amendment from the catalogue and online, so do listen to the spoken word, please. This is a 1957 BSA Rocket A7. It says Gold Star, it is not a Gold Star. It is an A7, BSA A7, 650. UK registered 1991. An amendment has been made to our catalogue here. It's fitted with a 650cc engine, modifications in the style of a Gold Star. And I'm sure most of you out there probably already knew it who looked at it, but I'm just telling you to be aware, so there's no mistake. But I'm straight in. 3-1 at £3,100, still a pretty bike at 3-1 at £3,100 I'm bid there now, then a 3-1 at £3,100 I'm bid there now, then a 3-1 looking for 2 quick anywhere, but at 3,001 at 3-1 I'm bid there now, then a 3-1 looking for 2 do I see, but at £3,100 I'm bid there now, then a 3-1 at £3,100 I'm bid here now, then a 3-1 it is there now going once. £3,100 that is now going twice. Gavels up at 3,002. At 3-2. At 3,002 in the room. At 3-2. 3-3 online. At 3-3. At 3,300 now. It's online at 3-3. It's very provisional. 3-4 back in the room. At 3,004. At 3-4. At £3,400 I'm bid there now, then at 3-4. At 3,400 it's provisional, it's in the room, we'll see what we can do. So at 3,004 it is going once, twice. Gavels up provisionally at 3-4. That's provisional with you, 1950, sir. We'll see what we can do. Then we go on to lot 6. 08 now is the 1994 there, the Kawasaki Zephyr 750. 3 registered owners, last one since 2004 there. Unfortunately from a deceased estate, this one. And last on the road in 2010, so will require a bit of recommissioning. It's no reserve, it's here to sell. Internet's going in for a low start, 300. At £300 I'm bid there now, then at 300. You've got to be in it to win it. At £300 I'm bid 350. At 350 I'm bid there now, then at 350. At 350 I'm bid here now, then 400. At £400 I'm bid 450. Not you now, I was 450 in the room, I'm afraid. At 450 bid. 500 now online. At £500 I'm bid here now online at 550. At 550 bid. At 550 I'm bid there now, then at 550. At 500, 600. At £600 I'm bid here now, then at £600 bid. At £600 I'm bid here now, then at £600 it is. At £600 I'm bid here, it's online 50. At 650 bid, 700. At £700 I'm bid there now, then at £700 bid. At £700 I'm bid here now, then at £700 it is now going once, £700, sure it is now going twice. Last time, Gavel's up then at £700, it isn't at 50. 750, at 750, unbid there, 800, at 800, press quickly if you want it, net at £800 bid, at £800, unbid there now, then at £800 it is, at £800 it is now, my Gavel's up then at £800 it isn't selling, that's yours, net at 800. Again, beautifully restored this bike, the 1979 Triumph Tiger 750. Motorbike dates from 1971 there, was first UK registered back in 1999. V5 indicates that it had 6 previous owners there. Beautifully restored bike, this one. Great colour, and I've got to go straight in online. 2003. At 2.3 unbid there now, then a 2.3. At £2,300 unbid there now, then a 2.3. At 2.3, 2.4. At 2004 unbid. At 2.4, 2.5. 2.6, at 2.6 unbid there now, then at 2006, at 2.6 unbid 2.7, at 2.7 2.8, at 2.8 unbid 2.9, at 2.9 3,000, at 3,000 3.1, at 3,001 unbid. You're provisionally with you, sir, at 3.1. 2 do you want, but it's at 3,001. At 3.1 unbid there now, then at 3.1. A lot of work has gone into this bike at 3.1. At £3,100 unbid there now, then at 3.1. Looking for 2 quick anywhere, but it's at 3.1 provisionally going once. 3,100 provisionally twice. Last time at 3,100 provisional. That's with you, 1967.
Now, I might be slightly biased, and I may suggest that we're perhaps saving the best till last, but you've just got one chance more to buy a bicycle here in Kings Lynn this Sunday, and it's this lovely Vincent Comet restoration project. 1950, 1951, from a deceased estate. Cracking straightforward project. Be great to see where it ends up. I'll be back just after this and give you a little preview of what's coming next in the day.
Well, what a stunning bike to end on. This Vincent Comet Series C, part of a deceased estate, sold as a non-running project, no keys, no documents, but you can say you've owned a Vincent. What a beautiful bike. My commission's out straight away. These really were revered, and I've got to go straight in, on sale. We've got telephone bids. It's on sale straight away at 6.2. At £6,200 unbid there now, then at 6.2. At £6,200 unbid there now, then at 6.2. At 6,002, I'll take 3, Fred. At 6.2. At £6,200 unbid there now, then at 6.2. 6.3. At 6.3. 6.4 here first, sir. 6.4. 6.5. At 6,005. 6.6. At 6.6. At 6,006. 6.7. At 6.7. 6.8. At £6,800 bid. At 6.8, 6.9. At 6,900. At 6.9 I'm bid. At 6,900 on the telephone at 6.9. At £6,900 I'm bid there now, then at 6.9. Looking for 7 if you're coming. 7,000, thank you, sir. At 7,000, fresh money. At 7,000 I'm bid. 7.2. At 7.2. I'll still take 3 if you like, at 7.2, 7.3, at 7.3, 7.4, fresh money, at 7.4, 7.5, at 7.5, 7.6, at 7.6, in the chairs now, at 7.6, 7.7, 7.8, at 7,008, 7.9, 8,000, at £8,000 bid, at 8,000, 8.1. At 8.1, at 8,001. How can you value this to the nearest £100? At 8.1, at 8,001, at 8.1, at 8,001. It's on the telephone. You're out in the room. At 8.1, at £8,100. It is now going once. £8,100. 8.2, at 8.2, 8.3, at 8.3. At 8,003, you're sure you're both out in the room at 8.3. At £8,300 it is once. £8,300 it is now going twice. My gavel's up, you're both out in the room at 8,003. It is for the last. That's yours, H at 8.3. Right, ladies and gents, that concludes the motorbikes. We're going to take a short break of about 15 minutes, just transfer our systems over up here on the rostrum, and then we will be starting the cars at 12 o'clock in 15 minutes. So please have a rest break, get yourself a bacon roll and a cup of coffee, and we'll be back up here in 15 minutes. Could I also ask bidder 2003? 2003, can you please? Oh, you've bought your lot. Bidder 2003, you've bought your lot. So we'll be back in 15 minutes, ladies and gents.
£8,300 on that, Vincent. Great result, fantastic bike. If 2 wheels or 3 wheels is perhaps not enough for you, let me just give you an idea of what's happening at 12 o'clock. So you'll need to shut this stream off and join us at 12 o'clock for our classic car stream. Now we have a 1 registered keeper, Ford Fiesta XR2, we've got the Subaru, we've got the Mercedes, Porsche 911, 996, Renault 4, Untold Minis, we've got Morris Travellers, we've got a Ferrari 456, Bentley Continental GT, Bentley Continental R, 2 Jaguar E-Types, Armstrong Sidleys, Lotuses, and so much more. So what I would say, hang around. If you've enjoyed watching it, thank you. If you haven't, thank you again. Hit the bell, subscribe, and you'll be notified of the next videos that are coming up. But we'll be back on this channel, a new stream at 12 o'clock. See you then. Stay with us.